Alright, I'm gonna double check the store and then we'll head for the cathedral. Oh, talk topic, even better. Sadly, the frame rate in here is still pretty bad. I'm not going to run back into the purification site just for that one topic, though. It was you. Okay, so... Okay, you got yellow supplements. No Picari ore. Well, if this lets us synthesize something, let's go ahead and take care of that. Yeah, we didn't have access to the bio shop. That's why I got confused earlier. Okay, so can we make it? Yes, we can. Survival food? Yes, it's perfect. Yes, it's perfect! Or not. What's this with a terrible looking snack? It's not terrible. It's not good either, though. Nobody would be happy with a snack that isn't good, you know. That's not true. As evidence, take a look. Sarli, you're amazing. I love food like this. Hey, how many are you eating? And are they really that good? No, they're not good. But they're really cool, right? Sorry, I don't get it. What about this snack is so cool? Putting the thinking about it being cool aside, I created this stack to reduce the time spent eating. You could be so absorbed in your work that you don't want to eat, or you might be so busy you don't have time. At times like this, if you eat one of these, you've consumed the nutritional equivalent of an entire meal. That's so cool! Yeah, foods like this are essential for the working man. By the way, you've been eating those this entire time. Looks like you've already eaten 5. They might be high nutrition, but they aren't filling. I probably need to eat 3 more. If you eat that many, you aren't producing the time spent eating. Okay, let me double check. Yep, nothing new here. Oh, we got a talk topic. We just keep coming back to these things. Sarli, did you read the magazine I gave you? That's the first thing you have to say? Hi to you too, and yes, I skimmed it. Skimming it isn't the same as reading it. At least look at the featured articles, will you? There was a featured article? Yes, it's the first one, after you open the cover. Are you even sure you skimmed this? I don't like your accusing tone. I did read it, though it was more of a skim, I admit. As proof, I've made a new recipe using information I've learned from your book. Planning for life on a ship. Planning for life? Do teenage girl magazines really have this sort of information in them? Obviously not. This just tells me you didn't read it. True, it didn't have any articles related to daily life, but there were plenty of articles on improving your style of life, about convenient items or how to cook. How is this not an improvement? Well, she might not be that far off. That might be true, but that's not the only thing. Those articles help young girls improve their lives in feminine ways, you see? Did you think about that when you made this recipe? Improving the quality of life hardly seems like a gender-based desire. I don't quite follow what you're saying. That was the whole point of me giving you that magazine, don't you get it? The next time I see you, I expect you to have read that magazine from cover to cover, not just skimming, okay? Delta, what exactly am I supposed to learn from this magazine? You're asking the wrong guy. Well, can we make any of these? Yeah, we can. Whew. Rice bowl? Okay, looks like I finished it without any issues. Awesome, this looks super delicious. I guarantee it. You can't eat a chicken and egg bowl this delicious at any other shop. It does look really tasty, but there's a problem with the bowl. What problem? Why does it have chicken and egg written on it in such fancy font? It's so uncool, like a plastic container a little kid would use. That's not true, although this font is used quite commonly in the present day. Really? I've never seen it. Of course you haven't. It's mostly used for the titles of love comedy genre novels and manga. Love comedies? Yes, love comedies. You don't know what that is? I've never read any, but I know what they are. But why would you use love comedy font on a bowl for food? It's to attract customers. What are you talking about? Something like this wouldn't attract anybody. No, that's not true. I'm not sure of the reason myself, but some people are drawn to words written in rounded font like this. You're kidding! No, that's the truth. Also, making it short like this seems to enhance that effect. Like I said, I don't know why. Seems like this world's changed a lot while we were sleeping. I don't care, we got a delicious chicken and egg bowl. This isn't a chicken and egg bowl. It's a chicken and egg bowl. Chicken and egg bowl? No, it's chicken and egg bowl. The difference is in how you say it. I don't see the difference. Okay. We need more Picari ore. We need normal too, but we can make the cool RNA even better. That's the important thing. It's a frozen place at Ancient 1! That's cold! Delta, what are you doing? I just wanted to check how cold it was. How stupid. You couldn't tell just by looking. You're lucky you didn't get frostbite. You should think a little before you act. Sorry about that. But isn't this a little too cold? The circuit board is covered in frost. That's how it should be. Without it, the foundation would fry in an instant. It gets that hot? Yes. The Peltier'd cooler uses an ordinary foundation placed under far more load than it can handle. Naturally, the more load placed on it, the hotter it gets. At a certain point, the foundation will burn up. To prevent that, I placed a customized Peltier'd device on here to keep the temperature in the negatives. I'm sure you could make an even better RNA from scratch rather than going through such hassle. Of course. I just wanted to demonstrate that even the ordinary items on the market could perform past their limits. In other words, you're using common market items, but they perform better than common market items? Exactly. They should protect you better than those before them. In addition, while using this your entire body becomes cold, so it's convenient for hot places. Oh, that does sound convenient. Now that I think about it, the baths at inns are sometimes way too hot. This might be good for cooling them. No, this is still a machine. You can't get it wet. Also, if you have this when you go somewhere cold, you might freeze to death. Yep, that gave us another one. Cass, Delta, perfect timing. What do you mean? Why do I have a really bad feeling about this? It's about that magazine you gave me. Don't tell me you still haven't read it. No, I've read it. It was quite entertaining. In fact, so entertaining, I've read it several times. Really? Wow, you're serious? I'm not sure if it is a result of my reading it too many times, but the book has become quite worn. I gave it to you, so really, you shouldn't worry. I'm just glad you liked it so much. But honestly, I never would have imagined you'd fall in love with it. I'm quite surprised myself. I never thought it would be so entertaining. So what was your favorite article, Starly? That's a tough one, but I like Trips Through Ancient Ruins. Very useful. Useful? That's right. As proof, a recipe came to mind as I was reading. Think of it as my thank you for the book. The True Ancient Civilizations? Tell me exactly how that book inspired this recipe. But it did. I was astonished by the lack of accuracy in their articles about traveling through ruins. My goodness, they had their D and H waves completely confused. And the dimensional teleporter? Eesh! So I remembered. I had a list of ideas I never turned into a recipe. Why would that article remind you of a recipe like that? That article was about traveling! I've memorized its contents. One thing I'm proud of is my photographic memory. That's not what I'm talking about. Looks like your plan to hand over the book and call it a day was a massive failure. Can we make any of these? Answer is just the one here. Mem Restoration BIOS. Is this a glass tube battery? Seems like it. One side of the tube is sticking out. You shouldn't judge things by their appearances. This is a TX BIOS called Memory Leap. It's pretty heavy. Does this mean it makes Cass weigh like 10 times more than she uses song magic? Delta! Don't get mad, I'm making serious guesses here. Saying that with such a big smile isn't very convincing. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an effect like that. Wait, what do you mean unfortunately? It sounds like an amusing effect. I don't know if I'll build it, but I'll make a memo. Just explain this thing already. It's useful for something, right? Of course, it starts with one memory and makes you remember related memories one after another. What happens when you start remembering all those related memories? It wouldn't matter if they're fun memories or angry memories. They would still excite your feelings. In other words, they would enhance song magic. You can't choose the memories? It's not that powerful. That's too inconvenient. You should improve it so it only makes you remember fun memories. If I did that, it wouldn't be useful for very long. It doesn't matter how fun they are. If you remember so many in such a short time, you get bored. I also said the fun memories would bring back other related fun memories as well, didn't I? Losing the ability to discern fun memories is just as bad as losing them. Isn't that a terrible thing? That's true, but... Cass, Starly's right. I think this is fine as it is. I might just think that because I don't have any my memories, but fun memories are really important to have. Losing them would just be, how should I put it, a big waste. You're right. It's just as you say. I know that humans are going to be using it, so I said it to not bring back sad memories or traumatic events. I understand there's still some inconveniences to it, but it's still effective. Make good use of it. And we'll talk. Will we get more? Welcome. Is something the matter? Cass, did you just get out of the shower? You smell like soap. Huh? Hey, what? Don't get so close to me. Oh, you're right. You actually smell really nice. But hey, how did you ever take a shower without me noticing? I did not take a shower, for the record. This is a fragrance. Fragrance? When did you start using that? Of course I would. I am a girl, after all. That reminds me. It was in the magazine you gave me, too. I recall they gave me quite pricey. Price is not an issue if you want to improve yourself. That's the basics for being a proper lady. Or, so I'd like to say, but the perfume I'm wearing right now is pretty cheap. The kind of brands you see in the magazine are out of my reach. Well, I can't speak on behalf of how good the perfumes in the magazine smell, but yours is quite nice. Really? I thought perfumes were usually harsher than that, but this is not bad. Would you like to try some on? No, I'm alright. That was fast. Why not? I don't think it'd suit me. But you never tried it on before, right? Yes, well, I don't think you should wear this kind of middle-aged women do. I don't think you should wear the kind middle-aged women do. But this could just be right for you. Be just right for you. See, listen to Delta. Well, if it's the kind you have that smells like soap, I suppose it'd be okay. Alright, let's get started. This will be perfect when I focus on my studies and forget to take a shower for days. Please don't use it for that. And we're back to normal. It was looking good for a minute there. Okay, we are caught up. Okay, we can't talk to Dr. Leom at will, so let's get these talk topics out of the way and move on. So one for Cass. I think the other one was for Sarley. Hey, we can hail the Royal Road. Your tummy's grumbling. You hungry? No, not really, but maybe just a little bit. You want to get something to eat after we get out of here? Well, how about a chicken and egg bowl? I already have one. I already have one ready. Why do you have a chicken and egg bowl ready? It's not chicken and egg. It's chicken and egg. It's all about how you say it. I don't care. I'm asking why you have it prepared. To tell the truth, I've been hungry all day. I just want to have something nice to eat after the bath. You know how some people drink or eat snacks after taking a bath? Like that, but fancier. I don't think there are many people who would call a chicken and egg bowl fancy. No way, just picture it. All that piping hot steam rising off it? Delicious. Thanks, but I'll pass. Why don't you just eat it yourself, Delta? Come on now, just imagine it. I can already taste that half-cooked egg on top. So good it's enough to settle my stomach. Any stomach. Even when you're so hungry it hurts. But the real treat is just under the egg, the chicken. So juicy and tender. And right under the egg and chicken there's plenty of rice. The rice would be soaked in the juices from the chicken and egg yolk. So yummy. Doesn't that sound like something you'd be excited about eating after a hot bath? I have some for you too, but if you don't want it, I suppose I'll just have to eat it all by myself. No, I'll eat it. I'm so hungry. I knew you'd change your mind. You convinced me. If you describe it to someone as hungry as you are, they'd never be able to say no. So I guess we did have to come to this place to get this, to do this one. Baths like this are definitely more relaxing. Oh, sorry, that was Delta. Oh, baths like this are definitely more relaxing. What's wrong, Cass? You look uncomfortable. Of course I'm uncomfortable. I'm sure you've forgotten, but this is a purification ceremony. It's an important ritual shared between trusting partners, you know? Yeah, you're right. Why are you okay with such an important ritual being performed in a regular public bathhouse? There's plastic stools all over the place. It doesn't feel like a purification ceremony at all. Cass, you should think about what you say sometimes. Did you forget about the people who left so we could do our purification ceremony? No, but the tired-looking guys who were in here earlier, they gladly offered to let us use this place. I don't think you can find such a comfortable purification site anywhere else. I suppose, but it still makes me nervous hearing people's voices from the changing room. They're just waiting for us to finish our purification ceremony. I feel bad keeping people waiting who haven't even washed their faces yet. That's why we need to finish the ceremony quickly and let those people back in. I don't know if I could get used to doing the ceremony in a public place like this. Saying purification ceremony just so many times gets a little tricky. Seen all the unique events here, so that's good. And with Sarley. Yep. Isn't it pretty convenient living in Quanturv? This place is within arm's reach of the church. You have no idea when they'll come after you, right? Cassie was worried about that too, but it isn't really such a dangerous place. It's dangerous to walk around outside frequently, but there's no issue if I just go buy groceries or take a bath. Actually, that kind of makes me worried that they already know where I am. So the church might just be unexpectedly careless. That's normal in a world like this. Besides, the humans in the church are mostly just scared of the Sharl. They're just pretending to worship them to protect themselves. They don't have the composure to go after others. I see. So that's why it's safe to walk around like normal, as long as you avoid the cathedral. They'll attack in large group, but they won't do anything otherwise. I guess that means they're weak? No. They're just human beings, desperately trying to protect themselves. Yeah, it should go to level 3. Yep. Oh. I think I'm going to save... in the power district really quick, because I don't know if an event will pop up when we go to the cathedral, so we'll play it safe. Alright, back we go.